in 1987 there was a wake up. That's right. The summer blockbuster hit at 45 on Metacritic with a budget of $15 million, 3 spin-offs, 2 crossovers, multitude of comics, featuring 2 former governors of the United States of America. Today's movie review, done by Kendra, is 1987's Predator.
Predator. This science action fiction horror film was directed by John Tiernan and written by brothers Jim and John Thomas. It was actually inspired by a joke about Rambo.
It was?
Yeah, they saw
I didn't know it.
The Rambo 4 came out, and there was a joke circulating. Well, but the next one, Rambo's going to have to fight an alien.
Yeah, because John Rambo takes out everybody. Let's go to the scene here. Okay, continue.
So this Arnold Schwarzenegger film is a classic film.
Okay, why'd we choose it? Why'd we choose it?
AJ suggested it. I'd never seen it.
Yeah, because they're like, everybody's like, isn't this supposed to be bad movies?
This is bad movie review.
Bad movie.
No, the first rule really in bad movie review is that it should be a movie that I've not seen. Yeah. That's the first rule. That's the rule that matters.
That's the rule
that
matters. And a lot of women haven't seen this movie, and they don't even know. However, all these movies were like just kind of broke out because this was like the pinnacle of action movies. We want you to see this one. This is like one you need to like notch in your belt and be like, okay, saw it. You know, it's not like Jean-Claude Van Damme in Time Cop. It's not that. Speaking of Jean-Claude Van Damme, he was supposed to be the Predator.
He was, but he was too big of a complainer.
I'm glad you saw it. I'm interested on your take.
Well, it was nice to see Arnold Schwarzenegger in his prime, and you get to hear, get to the chopper!
So you get to kind of see what he's about, huh?
Yeah.
Twice?
Twice. He says it in this film. It had a lot of iconic scenes with the minigun, which you were rather enthusiastically about, and then I also read about how miniguns are actually usually affixed to the side of an airplane or a helicopter.
Yeah.
So it's uncommon to see people like carrying those things around. So the minigun was kind of cool to look at. It was really kind of cool the way that they set it up in the beginning where the special forces group comes in. It's led by Arnold Schwarzenegger, and you get to they're attempting to rescue some hostages. And they basically come in and they just like take ship. They just take over. You get to see them in their badass glory.
Like how good they are.
Yeah, the best. You know, they're quiet. They're clinical. They know how to do things quietly and well. So they basically just come in, take over, and then they have to get out of there. And as they're getting out, you get to see them being picked off slowly one by one by the woman who they have with them. She calls it the jungle.
Yeah.
The jungle is taking the men.
Oh, that's what she says. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So really, it's this creature, and it's using the suit to camouflage in, and it's from another. You get to learn it's from another world. So.
Yeah. Look at his eyes.
So basically, you can see these badasses get turned into bitches by this alien.
Whoa. Okay.
I mean,
all right.
He does, but he's almost cheating, because he knows he's hunting them. He's got the heat vision so he can see them.
Yeah, the predator is such an unfair advantage. A, it's hard to see the predator, and B, the predator can see you so easily like you can in this picture here. Yeah. So unfair advantage.
Now when it comes to how I feel about this movie as a lady, I am not impressed.
Dang. Okay, why not?
I'm not impressed because of 2 reasons. Like the lady in it is very just superficial. She doesn't have a whole lot of action. She's the victim here. She
does survive.
She does survive, which
spoiler.
Yeah. But so the female character is not really relatable. As a woman, I was like, whatever. And then also there were a couple of like crass jokes about like, my girlfriend's pussy's so big. Dirt, 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 dirt. Dirt, 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 dirt.
Yeah, they did.
We're going to have to censor that.
It's as big as his house.
Yeah.
It's as big as a house.
So, it's a woman. I was like, okay, well then. But overall, like action wise, like Arnold Schwarzenegger in his prime, you get to see some cool like tricks with actiony stuff. It is a fun romp in the action realm.
It's a typical monster movie too, because you don't get to see the Predator till the end.
Exactly, which is always nice. It does build suspense in that way where you don't really get to see the monster initially. So, this is a well-loved movie by many a men. And
yes, it is one of our pride projects. We will put it forth before you. As far as judging goes, are you ready to judge?
Well, one more comment.
Okay, all right, let's comment.
The most ridiculous B-movie aspect of this film was when one of the characters was shooting at the predator, and then his arm gets like chopped off with the laser, and then the arm keeps shooting as it's falling to the ground.
That's when they chop down the force. Oh no, it's before that. Yeah.
Yes. So it did have some B-movie chops in the ridiculousness moments. So, there was some enjoyable ridiculousness to be had.
I do not like it the way you review my movie. I will not do it anymore. Get down, get to the chopper, do it. I'm here. I'm in the show. Do it. I'm here. I'll protect you. Oh, man. Starship Trooper review. We want to review it?
I'm ready.
Okay. All right. Well, we've had a series of unfortunate events with the last rating just a single Starship Trooper. Kendra, do we have one?
We have one Starship Trooper.
Okay, good. We have Johnny Rico.
Classic.
And what do you think had allowed it to have a one?
Well,
what would it constitute?
It started with the one just for the massive amount of spin-offs that it had, with that kind of credentials, it becoming something that's well loved, that has not only multiple movies but also a crossover. You earn at least 1 star just for that.
Okay, well that's good. Arnold likes that. Do we have 2 Starship Troopers?
We have 2 Starship Troopers.
We got 2 Starship Troopers.
Of course,
all right.
We have 2 Starship Troopers.
What's her name? Diaz?
This is Carmen.
Carmen Diaz. Yeah. Okay. There we go. So she's in there. Okay. We have 3 Starship Troopers. Kendra.
We do 3 Starship Troopers.
All right. There we are. And Predator, a movie from 1987. This is kind of the precipice. Arnold's curious. He is. Do we have 4 Starship Troopers, Kendra?
We do. We have 4 Starship Troopers.
We have 4 Starship Troopers. All right, well, we've been here before.
4 Predator.
Busey's waiting in the wings. We have a Neil Patrick Harris. Kendra, 5th Starship Trooper. Do we have it?
No, just 4. 4. Solid score.
4 Starship Trooper. There you go.
It could have used more jokes.
Yeah.
It could have had more depth of a plot, which is a common complaint for this film. However, it was a good time and action film, and so you get points for being a good time action film.
I'm proud of you for 4 out of 5. I thought that I get a 2 or something, some girly man score, but we are here, and I thank you.
With you on the screen, it looks like we have more than 4.
We have 4. I'm here to destroy you. Come with me if you want to live. Okay. All right. So that's it for your movie review. Very good.
Thank
very
you.
good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
If you have suggestions on what movie we should watch next, you can always submit them via our website, shootthemessenger.net. You can also let us know on Patreon or twitch.tv/now.
Jesus! Sorry.